Danganronpa has plenty of characters who are similar or have gone through similar things in many shapes and forms, whether they be small, like say Sakura and Gonta, or big, like Chihiro and Chiaki, just for some examples. So today, I want to talk about how Makoto Naegi and Kaede Akamatsu actually parallel one another, because I actually found quite a few things. Firstly, how both of them are optimistic and pretty hopeful. We see Kaede actually try to keep the group together as much as she can, and gets them to even do the death run, and just as a whole, really try to combat Monokuma and the Cubs before sadly meeting her demise. While Makoto, even though the first trial happened, he still remains his optimistic self throughout the entire game, and even spreads hope to the others in Chapter 6, while just trying to keep them all united as much as he can as well. Makoto and Kaede both have detective supports, whom they try to help open up. Makoto trying to get Kyoko to open up and trust him, as well as the others. Even though it started rocky, she ends up trusting him and risked her life to save him. Kaede wants Suichi to gain confidence in himself and his abilities, which, while it sadly doesn't end well for her, her wish does end up coming true in the end, because Suichi learns to trust himself and even accepts help from the others. Speaking of their respective detectives, they both are heavily implied to have feelings for theirs. Even though, technically in the Love Suite series, Suichi can fall for anyone, it's more obvious that he really ties with Kaede. Both are wrongfully accused of murdering a classmate. Makoto was accused of murdering Mizuno because of her being in his room, which was revealed to be Leon. Likewise, Kaede was accused of murdering Rantaro, trying to find her mastermind, which is actually kind of crazy. Kaede does hers out of goodwill, while Leon does it for survival, when he could have just stopped. It was later revealed that Samugi was the true culprit in the matter, so Kaede died for no reason. If we get a V3 reboot, please let Kaede live. I am begging you. Actually, following up with that though, both were wrongfully executed, as I said before with Kaede, but Makoto was wrongfully executed in Chapter 5 of Trigger Happy Havoc due to Kyoko lying and Makoto taking the blame. Which, while I'd rather have this happen than Kyoko, because it would break me if that ending was actually true, but at the same time, Makoto almost dying also kind of broke me, so it's like, but at the end of the day, he was saved, so I mean, it kind of cancels out, if you know what I mean, you feel me? They both have similar plain outfits, with Makoto opting for a hoodie, blazer, and some jeans, whilst Kaede wears her sleeveless pink sweater over a white dress shirt with a short skirt. Also, the splash arts have them in a similar fashion, with one foot. Makoto is seen nearly tripping over himself with a foot hanging, a cool looking homage to him being the ultimate lucky student if you ask me. And Kaede also having her foot kinda more bent instead of hanging, with her other foot being steady. Overall, this is just a few things I've noticed between our Trigger Happy Havoc and our first V3 protagonist, so I mean, if you guys have noticed anything else that's similar between these two, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I plan to do plenty more videos discussing similar characters in the Danganronpa franchise. So if you want to see more of that, feel free to subscribe and just tune in for more. Peace, guys.